Happy Friday, everyone. Good evening if you're in Australia. Good morning or good afternoon if you're in other parts of the world. I'm Sesh from Riga Business Coaching. I'm here to speak on recurring payments or a business model where you have recurring income. I'll take a few moments and see if someone can join live. If you're joining live, please hashtag live. If you watch on replay, please hashtag replay. I see many people watching the video, but I hardly see the comments, and I would request you to hashtag replay so that I know that you have watched. And if there is any specific content which will actually help you, then it'll help me to produce valuable content which will help your life or business. And that way, I'm doing a better job. How good is that? All right, so we'll not blabber for a very long time. I'm again speaking about this little guy, the Linchpin. But before I jump in, I just wanted to ask you, do you know mortgage brokers, bookkeepers have something called recurring revenue model? They have something called recurring revenue model. And why that's very important? Because they have recurring revenue model, even if they don't work for some time, and it's okay for them because they will still get paid. I know many mortgage brokers, they just work 20 hours or 25 hours per week, but still have a good healthy income, and that's because they have built that recurring income. And they all they have to do is just to sustain themselves, is to make sure that the current clients are happy and they don't move on. If the current clients are happy, then they get some payment. Of course it declines over the years, but still, even if they make some little sales every single month, that's more than sufficient for them to keep them running. And that's the model which we all have to have. Unfortunately, not all business model will have a recurring revenue model. Why? For example, if you're in corporate training, professional services business, like, I do some sort of corporate training, and it's mostly one off. In other words, I train for 3 hours and then it's done, dusted. So I get my payments, and then after I get paid for the corporate training, then I'm done. Again, I have to find a new client. So if we don't have a recurring model in our business, then every single time you have to find new clients, and that's a big of a headache. So for example, the bread and butter, even to fill your bread and butter, you have to find new clients always. So you should always have the marketing engine running, you should always have the sales engine running. So you deliver, you get paid, then you find a new client. Deliver, get paid, find a new client. Whereas mortgage brokers, bookkeepers, and accountants, they need not do that, because once, if they have, say, 100 clients in their kitty, and if all of the payment is more than 20K per month, if that's the recurring revenue model they have, then 100 clients is more than sufficient for them to have a very good, healthy, happy financial life. Whereas if we are in professional services industry, like one of us, then you have to find a new client every now and then, because you made yourself redundant after the delivery. So a good coaches, the way we have been taught from our schools in which I affiliated from, is you are a very good coach if you make yourself redundant quite soon. Wonderful idea. And that's what I've been doing from last 2 years. I make myself redundant in first 6 or 8 weeks because I solve the problem, then there is no problem. There was a case, in fact, I solved the problem in the sale call. So the sale itself didn't happen. So I didn't even get $1 because I solved the problem right on the sale call. That's our business. But the problem with this particular model is every 2 months or every 3 months, you land to the same position. Where will I get the new client? Where will I get the new client? And if you are in a based mainly on referral based marketing, like I am currently mainly on referral based marketing, then you are always on a trouble of getting the new clients. Where will I get my new client? And you have to continue this marketing engine, you have to continue the sale engine, you have to continue this engine again and again and again, because you don't have a model what we call as a linchpin model. Now, linchpin model is the recurring revenue model. It is not a new model. As I've told ages ago, that linchpin model is a good marketing strategy. The recurring revenue model, or the SaaS model, which was there ages ago, is now rebranded as linchpin model by mostly it's rebranded by Linchpin model. But what this book actually speaks is all possible ways you can create a recurring revenue model for any business. You might have an electric business, you might be in a professional services industry, or you might be in any sort of business. You might be a chef. Even if you are a chef, how can I create a recurring revenue business model? How can we make sure that people will come to you and pay you, even if they might be paying just $7 a month, but paying that $7 a month itself is a recurring revenue model? And that will lead to a good number. Let's take the numbers. Say, suppose if there are 1,000 people paying just $7 a month, will equate to $7,000 per month, which will equate to $84,000 per year, without you doing much. You didn't find the client, you didn't do marketing, you didn't do sales, but you had that $84,000 coming into your kitty every single year. And that's the recurring revenue model what the linchpin actually speaks. And this is, again, as I told, this is not a new model. We had it before. We had membership model from Stu McLaren, and there are other people who actually promoted. So it is actually rebrand or giving emphasis on this particular model. So what I'm trying to infer here is you should have a recurring revenue model. There is one another business reason why every business should have a recurring revenue model, which is your valuation. A valuation of the company is based on how much, what's the revenue, what you can generate consistently over the years. That predictability is much higher if you have a recurring revenue model, because we know that in a recurring revenue model the fallout will be 20% and you can get another 20% more. Therefore, recurring revenue model is one of the important business strategy what you need to have in your business, and so that you can scale the business. How am I doing? There were a few people who were online. I think they all just left. It's all good. So if you are watching it on replay, I would like you to hashtag replay, and in that way, I would love to know. So now, till now I was speaking about recurring revenue model, and I was speaking about all of this stuff. I just wanted to emphasize that if you are in a professional services industry, or if you are even a chef or an electrician or a plumber, we need to have a discussion so that we can have a recurring revenue model. Even if you are a buyer's agent, even if you are a real estate owner, even if you are any sort of a industry you are in, even if you are a software company, then we need to have a recurring revenue model. And software companies are pretty easy to have a recurring revenue model because they have a product. Good on them. So we have to create that at some point. So this is the talk what I wanted to have today, which is the recurring revenue model, and how recurring revenue model is very important in your business, and why you should have recurring revenue model. Now, in 2024, we from Riga Group, we are introducing 3 recurring revenue for all the 3 flagship programs what we run. The 3 flagship program what we run are Funnel Truths, Ethical Business Growth, and Empowering You. So all these 3 programs will have a recurring revenue model, which is a mini membership model, where at $7 you will get heaps and heaps of value. For $7 a month, you would be getting, say, $500 worth of value every single month. So you pay just $7 to get $500, and in that way you can save a lot of dollars by not buying many other courses, but you have everything in one place. And also you can grow your for life or your business with those model. And if you want to be part of that, there are many ways where you can be part of those models. It can be as a co-founder, or you can be part of us as an initial member of it. We will I'm very happy to have a chat with you all, and also you will get more perks if you are an initial member, including profit sharing. You will have a profit sharing if you are part of a co-founder, and if you are a member, then I will give you the affiliate ID with a huge I'm sorry, with a huge percentage, so that you can make some dollars. So that's coming for 2024. I'll be singing goodbye quite early in December 28th or so, and take a 2 weeks off from this work. But till then, I'll be there. So if you want to have a chat, and if you want to know more about our flagship models, flagship programs, and flagship membership programs, what we will run, if you want to be part of it, do let me know. Just PM me. I'll be there. I'm Sesh from Rega Business Coaching. I'm a technical business coach and a hypnotherapist with NLP Master Coach, and also NLP Master Coach. I have a background in IT. I have 5 members in my team who work for funnels and websites. They all are based abroad in Philippines as well as in India. So they develop websites and funnels for our clients. And if you have any needs, to swing by, and we'll be there to help. And again, one last request. If you watch this live, please hashtag live. If you have watched this replay, please hashtag replay, so that I know that you have watched. And if you have any questions or any other topic you want to learn, do let me know in the comment section, and I'll be there to help you all in the next one. Have a good weekend. Have a wonderful weekend. Speak to you next week.